Peah Perek Vav Mishnah Tet. In our previous Mishnayot, we learned that if you had Sa'atayim, we learned back in Mishnah Zayin. Let's go back to Mishnah Zayin for a second. We learned that Kamash Yesh Ba Sa'atayim Ushchacha Eina Shikechah. If I have attached produce that has Sa'atayim and I forgot it, it is not Shikechah. This is in addition to what we learned in Mishnah Vav, that Ha'omer Sheyesh Bo Sa'atayim Ushchacha Eino Shikechah. If either I have an Omer, a bundle, or even if I have Kama, if I have attached produce, attached grain, it hasn't been cut yet, either one of those that has Sa'atayim, which we learned was 26 liters, 6 gallons, whatever, okay? That is not considered Shikechah. That's too much in order to be considered Shikechah. So today's Mishnah continues along that line, what constitutes Sa'ah or Sa'atayim and what does not. Says the Mishnah, Sa'at Tvua Akura, if I have one Sa'ah of uprooted, cut Tvua, Usa'ah She'ina Akura, and one that's not Akura. V'chein B'ilan, the same would be true if I have the same in a tree. For example, I forgot a Sa'ah's worth of Zaytim, and I also forgot that were on the ground, and a Sa'ah's worth of Zaytim that were in the tree. V'hashum V'habitzalim, or shum, garlic, or onions, Einam Mistarfim L'Sa'atayim. Okay, now some suggest that it means shum and bitzalim together, but the classic understanding is, or if I have shum, or if I have garlic, or batzal, or onions, einam mistafim l'sa'atayim, those cannot be, meaning sa'a akura and sanat akura, and ilan akura and ilan akura, shum akura, etc., einam mistafim l'sa'atayim. Cut and uncut do not combine to sa'atayim, ela shel aniyim heim, meaning if I have a sa'a of akura and a sa'a she'ina akura, sa'a that is uprooted or cut and a sa'a that's not, those belong to the aniyim. They do not belong to the Baal Habayit. Rabbi Yossi says, Im bat reshut ha'ani be'emtza eina mistarfim. If I have something that belongs to the ani, portion that belongs to the ani, the poor person in the middle, then eina mistarfim, then they cannot be combined. Ve'im lav harei elu mitztarfim. Okay, so for example, Rabbi Yossi says, what if I have leket, if I have this sa'ah here, of uncut, and then the sa'ah of amarim? So Rabbi Yossi says they are mitztaref, unless they're not mitztaref, if there's reshut ani be'emsa. Okay, if the ani has leket, or I forgot peah in the middle. So if I have uncut shikechah, and then cut shikechah, or the other way, or whatever it was, okay, if the ani has something in the middle, then einam mitztarefim, then they cannot be combined, and then everything belongs to the ani. But v'im lav, but if not, if there's nothing of the ani that's in between, harei elu mitztarfim, then they are combined together, and it is considered a sa'atayim, and it's not considered shikechah. We don't paskin, the Kati says we don't paskin like Rabbi Yossi, and that in any case, even if the ani has something in between, even if the ani does not have something in between, they're not mitztaref. They're not combined together, and it doesn't reach beit sa'ah. Tvua akura and eina akura are never mitztaref, and all of it belongs to the ani. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to contact me at rspolter@gmail.com. I'd like to dedicate the learning in memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.